Many people ask one question to today: why did Biafra fail?
Some say betrayal, some say hunger, some say the world was unfair. But history is rarely that simple. Today we're not here to mock Biafra, we are here to understand it. Because if we don't understand why Biafra failed, we risk repeating the same mistakes in Nigeria and beyond. Chapter 1. Biafra was born in a hostile world. Biafra declared independence in 1967. At that time, Africa was newly independent. Many countries feared breakup and instability. Unity was valued more than justice. Most African nations believed if Biafra succeeds, other regions will break away. So from the start, Biafra was politically isolated, seen as a dangerous example. This meant little diplomatic support, few allies, no strong international protection. Biafra started alone. Chapter 2. International powers did not support Biafra. Wars are not won by bravery alone. They are won by support, weapons, and money. Nigeria had support from Britain, recognition from most African states, access to weapons and funding. Biafra had sympathy from civilians abroad, limited recognition, weak military supply lines. Sympathy does not stop bombs. Recognition does not equal protection. Without powerful allies, Biafra was fighting a much bigger force. Chapter 3. Economic weakness was a major blow. A country at war needs 1. Money, 2. Trade routes, 3. Food supply, and 4. Fuel. Biafra had none of this in sufficient quantity. The federal blockade meant no access to seaports, no steady trade, severe shortage of resources. This led to 1. Hunger, 2. Weak production, 3. Low military sustainability. A nation cannot fight for long when its economy is strangled. Chapter 4. Oil worked against Biafra. Oil was central to the war. Nigeria depended on oil revenue. Losing Biafra means losing oil. This made the federal government more determined, more aggressive, less willing to negotiate. At the same time, oil-producing minority groups were divided. Not all felt fully represented by Biafra. This created internal tension and weakened unity. Oil was not just wealth, it was power, and Nigeria could not let it go. Chapter 5. Military imbalance was too great. Nigeria had a large army, better weapons, more training, more supplies. Biafra had brave soldiers, creativity, and improvisation. Limited equipment, but creativity cannot replace ammunition, air power, numbers. As the war dragged on, Biafra forces became exhausted. The Nigerian forces grew stronger. Over time, the outcome became unavoidable. Chapter 6. Leadership and strategy limitations. Biafran leadership was passionate, but passion is not enough. Key problems included overestimating international support, underestimating how long the war would last, relying heavily on moral appeal rather than strategy. There was also limited room for internal criticism, few alternative political options once war began. When a war becomes the only plan, failure becomes very costly. Chapter 7. The world preferred stability over justice. This is a hard truth. The world often chooses order over fairness, stability over suffering. Many governments believe a united Nigeria, even with flaws, is better than a broken Africa. So, they supported Nigeria not because it was perfect, but because it was convenient. Biafra lost not only to Nigeria, but to global politics. Chapter 8. Why this conversation still matters. Biafra failed militarily, but the reasons Biafra happened did not disappear. Issues like marginalization, distrust, unequal development, broken promises. These problems did not end in 1970. Ignoring history does not heal a country. Understanding it does. Conclusion. Strong but calm. Biafra failed because it was internationally isolated, economically strangled, militarily outmatched, politically unsupported, strategically limited, but failure does not erase meaning. Biafra lost the war, but Nigeria still struggles with the peace. The lesson is not about separation, the lesson is about justice, inclusion, and leadership. Until those are solved, history will keep knocking. So, the real question is not should Biafra have won? The real question is, has Nigeria learned why it happened? Let me hear your own opinion in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Remain blessed. Amen.